All right, guys, we talked about names, and Lex is here, and he's petting her, and I said, he looked at all the names. I said, what do you think? You think you'd like to name her from all those names? What do you think?
Okay, so I really like the name Billie Jean.
Billie Jean?
Yep, I really like that name, so I think that should be her name.
Her dad's named Billy, and Papa's named Jean. That's cute.
So it perfectly matches.
It perfectly matched. Pet her.
She has to get used to the name, though.
Yeah, she will. One of these days, you get moved up here, I'll give her to you.
I'm gonna have so many animals.
That's fine.
I'm gonna have like hundreds of them.
That's fine.
Including the one from my dad's house.
And you'll have a cow.
That's one more to add.
Yep. Anyway, so her name is, folks, is going to be officially Billie Jean. All right, bud, I appreciate that, okay? And I'll show y'all something here. Today is Sunday, and she's been up here, what, a week? I believe a week. I believe it's been a week. I think the Saturday, a week ago, when I was doing, I may be wrong, but I think a week ago I was doing gifts and goodies. Somebody said, who was that in the background? They said, who was that out in the back? Look here. Just talking to them. Let them know you love them. Look here. She's fat too. She's a fat girl. Get all down under her tummy. You couldn't touch her a week ago. Remember when I first come out here, I put my hand and she'd back up, back up. Look at that. This is how I did them all, guys. It's just patience. Patience. Just patience, I guess. And being quiet, not rushing her. See, she's still a little bit scared, a little bit sometimes when Pawpaw's petting her. Yeah, she's a little bit, but she's fine. Yeah, she's gonna be good. Billie Jean. That's your name, girl. Billie Jean. All right, pop out of here. Okay. And I'll continue to do that, okay? Every day. When I feed, I'll come in and love on her. I'll continue to love her, just like that. All right, we're gonna go feed up some other stuff. I'm running late today. In fact, we're in the afternoon, guys. We're in the afternoon. We've already been to church and had lunch and everything. There were so many beautiful names. Beautiful names. I was kind of partial to Gladys. Gladys is my mom's name. I didn't want to say nothing. He looked at those names, and so somehow when he come to that Billie Jean, and actually several different folks sent the name in, Billie Jean. And he mentioned that, and he said, I like that name too. I said, well, whatever you want to name her, son. Whatever you want to name her. So, all righty. There we go. What do you think, baby? Cold. Yeah, we're gonna go feed up. Rolling. Come on, goats, let's go. Let's go to the woods. All right, I'm gonna feed these guys a few snacks out here. Hello, Dad. Oh, Moses and my boy Ivan and Miracle and all these guys are having some treats here together. Actually, you know what? I'm kind of surprised. Seems like lately, I look out here and I'll see this guy with Ivan. Yeah, they're kind of walking around together. Yeah. The morning they grazed almost all morning together, just those two. And I thought it was pretty neat. Yeah, buddy boy. Naturally, Johnny can't eat with everybody else. That's natural. But you know what? Hey, he hasn't been out today. I'm real proud of that. We worked on some more panels yesterday, so maybe we found the weak spot. Johnny, there's nothing back here, baby. You're wasting your time. Wasting your time. You're wasting your time, Johnny. I'm telling you. Johnny just says, I don't know, Papa, if I'm wasting my time or not. I got to look. I have to look. Ivan stayed out again last night. Well, they stayed in the barn, I'll tell you about it. They like that old barn. They come up in that old barn and you come out and say, okay, let's go in. And it don't matter what you try to lure them in with. But they're not coming in until after dark. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe they need to bring you in, Ivan, somehow before dark, huh? What do you think, Johnny? What does Johnny think? I love you, Johnny. You pain in the butt, Johnny. Johnny's a pain. He knows it. Johnny knows it. He knows he's a pain. Yeah, he knows it. Moses knows it too. They all know it. Oh, come on. I was rubbing on the cat. We can't take it. I'm going to show y'all something. Come on, goats, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on, goats. Show you some Heidi. And Miracle all out together. But Heidi has to pick on people sometimes, and she'll run and nip at them and then take off running. Look at this goat here. Look at this goat. That's water from the rain we got a little bit last night or this morning. And I've got kind of a allergy thing this morning, so if you hear me sniffing like that, don't think nothing about it. My eyes been watering all morning and nose kind of running. I'm gonna go around over here a little bit and show you something Buddy's talking about early at lunch today. You know, here in this little area, we've talked about it before, how peaceful it is, quiet, and how cool it is. Even on the hottest day, there's all this canopy above you. Tall trees and the canopy's at the top, so it leaves a lot of space underneath to cool off, and it does. And Buddy had built a little old camp down here with a tarp and stuff, and a lot of woodcraft went into it, seriously. And all those old boxes over there, he used them for, those concrete blocks. He built a fireplace. And it was real neat. And he built a little old deal over here up for the kids to play on. Well, you come down, there are different floods, just to kind of look, see how high the water would get. And the water would get usually not above that little platform he's got built there over those trees. Very seldom we get up that high. Excuse me. So he's telling me today at lunch, he's gonna come down. And I saw him down here yesterday. I saw his truck down there, and he was down there doing something. And what he was doing is picking up all those blocks out of the dirt, stacking them, in case he wants to use them again. And he's talking about building it may be over there where he does it, but he's going to build a platform, like a floor up in the air. And he talked about setting 4 posts and building a platform on it up above, and they can put a tent on it or whatever, like above the water level if the water comes up, and they can camp here and stuff like that. I suggested that he at least anchor it 1 post, anchor it to a tree, give it more stability in case of high water, especially the water's swift, because sometimes if the water's swift, it moves the sand around a lot. You don't want it to move the sand out away from your post. But if it's anchored to a tree, and even 2 would be better. And like over here, he had this platform anchored to 4 little trees. That would be awesome. He may not want to build it right there, though. That was just for the kids to climb on. But I see he's got all this stuff stacked up over here. It may be over here where he plans on building. I don't know. But anyway, that was a suggestion I made. But regardless, if they build a platform up, they can come down and they can camp down here. Up off the ground, won't have to worry about snakes or nothing. And they can put a little tent up on top, like a little A-frame tent, and even if it rained, it'd be completely dry. I thought it'd be pretty neat. What do you think, Ivy? You think it'd be okay? You come check on them? I'll come down and check on them, Papa. Anyway, the goats are up that way. I can see some white spots up those woods there. They're up there grazing. Ivan and Miracle here with me. And you can hear Ivan in the back of the mule digging around looking for something. Stop, Ivan. Come on, stop. It was very peaceful, Ivan. Very peaceful until you showed up. I love you. I love you, baby. Papa loves you. Oh, that donkey. Yeah, he's a donkey. All right, I'm gonna cut this off. I don't have to stay here with these guys, with her and this guy here with them. I could go on back home and do something. But it's kind of a cool day today, guys. Kind of cool and dreary and kind of misty. A mist in the air. Beautiful day yesterday, but a little front blew through last night with some rain and cooler air. I was still, please, son, there's nothing back there. No, sir, you're not going to dig stuff out of my and litter the ground. We're not going to litter. We're not going to litter. Okay. I'm gonna go up and show y'all something real quick. One of the goats are down here with Ivy. All right, guys, this is where I started on these cow panels, and you can see all the way down. I put them up. Sit here for a second. I'm gonna go back to my cars one day this week and get some T-post and put some T-post in, like places like right here. And maybe right here. There's several places that's a pretty good stretch. I mean, they're tied to the old fence and stuff like that, but I'm gonna put some new T-posts in so they don't try to rear up on it and end up trying to ride it over, which they can't, but they might try. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drive along real slow and show you what all I got done. Now, I've got down to where I consider the worst part. It's where it's down low and there's water there. And the fence is really in bad shape there, and it'll take a little work to get it, excuse me, to get it down through there. It's only going to take about 8 more panels. I've got them. I'll have to put them up. At lunch today, and Steph said, well, Papa, I'll be so glad to come help you. I was telling him about my progress. I said, no, I appreciate it, and I truly do. But the way to do it by myself, I can set my own pace, and I've talked about that. I can just come along here, I can do a panel or 2 and take a break, do a couple more panels, take a break, whatever. And I can just kind of keep moving. If somebody's here to help me, I'm gonna feel obligated, I guess you might say. I'm gonna feel like I've got to keep moving, even when my knees say stop for a minute. I'm gonna have to keep moving because I don't want somebody to stand and wait. So it's a lot better like this. So we're gonna drive along real slow and show you how far I went. Here we go. Okay, I've got to right there. Then we start that bad area there down where the water's at. Got some panels right here waiting, and I got some panels over here. So I'm all set. Over on the other end, coming down from their pen, I've got down to right there. To right there. So the bad spot and the hard spot's gonna be right through here. It's gonna take about 8 panels to go through this area right here. And I'll come down and do 3 or 4 at a time. May do them all one day. Won't that be awesome? Anyway, so I've made good progress, and I appreciate all the prayers and well wishes on doing it. I do. But I haven't hurt myself at all, and it's been a good little chore, but it's also been relaxing too. All right, then I got a project here that I created for myself. When I was dragging those panels in, I drag in 3 or 4 at a time. I made the circle and I hit my hinge on this post and broke it. So I've got the new hinges. You see it's broke at the bottom. I've got to re-drill it and put new hinges in it. I went ahead and got the hinges when I was at McCoy's, and I'll re-drill it and put new hinges on it, and I have that fixed. I'll show you. Look at this panel here. How they bent it up, putting it on the trailer with a forklift. Look at that. So they didn't charge me for it. They give Jake another one to take his place. Yeah. All right. We'll go back and check on my babies. Go girls. Yeah, fat mama. Stop, man. Don't be sickos. Let's go. There you go, Johnny. You're doing good, Johnny. Johnny, you're walking a ride, Papa. Why are you able to ride? Well, you got to run. You gotta get Heidi on here. Kippy. Let's go. Come on. We're not there yet. Show them how, Sophie. You show them, little girl. Look at Johnny. Look at Johnny. Johnny want to run sideways. Let's go. Okay, guys. It's official. A little calf's name. Billie Jean. Billie Jean. That's what he chose. So many awesome names, and like I said, I was hoping he'd choose Gladys. But he went through the names, and he talked about some of the names, but he chose Billie Jean. So So that's her. It's gonna be Billie Jean. All right, I'm gonna cut this off and get it out to you guys. Hope you enjoy it. It's just a Sunday afternoon. I've got to go out and get the car cleaned out. We're gonna be taking Lex back to school tomorrow morning early. And we gotta clean it out real quick. Catch you guys later.